Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4. It's Mandate of Heaven, we're playing as Japan, and we have stood against the mighty Ming Empire. I mean, we're not necessarily going to get much out of this war, but we're there for now. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to milk the war for a little bit longer if we can, because we've got ticking war score in our favor right now, which is good, and if we take a look at the length of war modifier, some of that can still burn away. So, I mean, we could peace out now for war reparations and some money, and most likely that's kind of sort of all we're going to get, but we might be able to get a wee bit more along the way. But we'll see how it goes. In any case, these troops are about to move into Jeonju over here. Although so are they, so we may not want to jump on them quite yet, but they're probably not going to stick around like that. So we're going to give them a chance to sort of split up a little bit, and then we're going to jump on whoever's left over. I did the shift click consolidate over there. You've occupied Pigeon again. So, I mean, I don't think they're going to stick there, or maybe they will. I don't want them to complete that siege. And I don't want to attack them as is. We'll split up for the attrition here. If they don't start moving, I think we're gonna have to peace out before this ticks, because it could be bad. Aha! All of a sudden, it's not so bad. Now, I don't want that to tick. Percentage went down. We got to make sure these guys are locked. So they lost either some cannons, some cannons and a siege pip as well. Okay, they're locked. They're leaving on the 24th. If we were to go there, 22nd, we don't want to do that. 24th and 25th. There we go. So again, they're leaving on the 24th, which is great. And then, so the 25th, and then a day later, the 26th, we will arrive this way. We're going to go and beat up this stack. That's going to be fine. I could wait until a reinforcement tick, although I don't have any manpower anyway. Well, okay, they did turn around over here pretty quickly. Still, we're going to have to kick these guys' ass pretty effectively. They got a lot of reinforcements. We're doing a lot of damage. The thing is, I don't know if they're consolidating the same way as we are. So, wow. I'm sorry, did we stack wipe you? I think we did. So, I want to do this. I want to do another shift consolidate. I mean, these guys with 0 probably aren't getting anything along the way. And we're not overextended, are we? Anymore? No. Okay, so that's fine. So the 0 ones, yeah, you don't pay any maintenance, and because they're not contributing to our overextension, we're fine there. It might not be bad to get some extra mercs in here, but I don't think we're going to need it. So it is going to be a little scary. We're going to be a bit outnumbered here. And the question is, would mercs be able to reach here in time to be relevant? I suppose what we might do... How come it's not selecting? I know we don't have much in the way of money. Something's weird. Okay. I must just not have the cash. Still, I thought it would at least mouse over and tell me. Well, I mean, I know that one's forbidden. Can I mouse over here? Okay, if I mouse over here, it tells me... Okay, so there's no tooltip at all. That seems odd. I realize you can't... It says it's under siege. It's not under siege by me. Yeah, why can't I build anyone here? It's not under siege. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get some mercs next door here. And they might be able to throw in and reinforce a little bit. We don't have to worry about the river crossing because they're attacking us. Now, this is their 6-6 general at this point, so that's a heck of a lot scarier. A heck of a lot scarier. They are taking superior losses. They're about to get reinforced, though. They're still taking superior overall losses. Oh, now it's flipping around the other way. Let's take a look. What do our ranks look like? These are... Current unit morale. They don't have the unit numbers here. Oh, no, there we go. Regiment strength. So below 75. Below 75, that's fine. Our cannons are there. They've got enough of a front line that flanking, like, the extra bonuses aren't really a thing. Okay, they're taking... Oh, may work out okay. We're going to throw in a few mercs. Just for a little bit of reinforcement on the front line. We don't have full morale in these guys. Although, depending on when they arrive, they might get a reinforcement tick. And we've won another battle. Now, we've gotten quite a bit lower here. Quite a bit lower. I'm going to pull back to there and there. Actually, what I'm going to do is pull into there and there. Because we're going to make sure to stand in the mountains where the war goal is. Peace offer from Ming. Well, I'm going to decline that and see what we can get. Really don't want to start another fight. Navy's under attack. That's actually incredibly annoying, because we will lose war score here. And we can't peace out while the battle's going on. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. There we go. Okay, not much war score. That's okay. No battle currently going on. Maybe we'll wait until the 1st of March. Got another loan. That's fine, though. War exhaustion is now high. We're docked. It's the 1st of March. So some of the... we got a little bit more ticking war score, and some of the length of war has gone away. All right, yeah, we're going to have to peace out here. And again, like, we can't... I can't ask for territory. Because there's a fort here, so I can't do that. I mean, there might be something else I could grab, although they might not be willing to give it. But I don't think it makes much sense. Although... that's interesting. Might be hard to defend everything. If they go and fabricate over here, would kind of be annoying. I mean, we can still get plenty of troops over here. So we're spending admin and adding our vulnerability. Adding to our vulnerability if we take some land over here. I'm not convinced that's the way to go. Whereas war reparations could be worth a hell of a lot of money. If we could get them to release nations, that wouldn't be too bad. But no, that's not really a thing that's going to happen. We could cancel some of their subjects. Now that's interesting, because we could say cancel Yeren and then attack Yeren. No, it's too expensive. So there's some smaller ones, but... there are no cores to return. I mean, I could just go and ask for a bunch of money, which was the idea. And it's probably the way to go. We've weakened them. They're going to bounce back possibly more effectively than we will, but I think we have to make do with this. And I do hate ending a war where we are not going to come away with land. So the question is always, have we advanced ourselves? But I think we have. All right, we're going to go and disband all these mercs. Oops, cancel. Not the whole army. Just the mercs. We are going to pull back with these troops. We're going to send you here. And you're getting attrition for some reason. So I'm going to send you here. And, well, I'll start you walking this way. Hopefully you take different routes and you don't get attrition the whole time. That'll be okay. So war exhaustion is high. That being said, currently our uprisings are not super dangerous. We are running... we've got, what, 3 colonies? No, we still have 4 colonies. One's about to go. We are losing money right now, but that's temporary as part of the reinforcements. I'm betting as soon as the war ends, it's actually going to improve dramatically. We're going to lower the forts in the 2 provinces that aren't directly adjacent to Ming. Now, we did lose some amount of power points. We did go and do our war taxes twice, so that was 100 war score. We did lower our war exhaustion a little bit, so that, or sorry, war score. I meant to say military power. We did lower our exhaustion a little bit, so that was some diplo power. But, and of course we spent a whole lot of money. But the money sort of isn't the same degree of importance. It's a little weird. Now, do I start paying back loans right away? Or do I take a moment and consider, just in case, there are some really valuable buildings that I could put in place first? That manufactory is still no go. This manufactory is weird with, like, the trade good or trade power icon instead of whatever. Are we going to build in Ferdinand? 21 is pretty good. It's quite expensive to build a manufactory, but maybe. Taxation, no. Production, no. I think it's probably best if we just pay off the loans as quickly as possible. So, I guess, again, paying it off early does not save you any money. You still pay off the interest of that loan, but by hitting it, we make sure that we don't accidentally fail to save enough money. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and repay one. And we'll get that started. So next month, it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens to our income. Lose money for loyalty, that's a lot of money, and would take out another loan, which is no good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We don't have a Master of Mint or anything, right? No, 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 we don't. Is it a new month yet? Because the war reparations counter, is it just going to be where it is? I'm surprised we're not making more. Has the trade not kicked in? We're not doing the trade here right now because our ships are still repairing, which is kind of legit. Okay, we're going to have to rebuild our infantry considerably because we were... What? Oh, you're doing the circumnavigating the globe. Yeah, I think these guys are gonna die. They're too far away at this point. I mean, we could go and get like access rights somewhere. Maybe. But yeah, those ships were basically just gonna let die. I think we still get to keep the Explorer, but I'm not sure. So I'm not gonna rush to rebuild the army because we don't need to do that. How long is our truce timer? Okay, 6 more years. It's not the world's longest truce, but it's something. It would be nice because I suspect, yeah, they were Tech 14 that whole time, or for most of the time. And one of the issues why we didn't take Shenyang is because they did have the Bastion level fort, which we're definitely going to go over here, which is going to make a big difference. I've also been thinking that I believe we're probably going to go full defensive ideas. The morale is really helpful, really, really helpful. The cheaper maintenance is quite nice, but yeah, and the fort's defense would make these forts last longer, which I think will probably still be relevant. All right, some of our ships are going to get lost. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, maybe I could have canceled it and have them come home. I don't think so, though. Pretty sure they're just toast. But they've uncovered some more territory, which will make the next one a little bit easier. So, you know, that's a thing. How's our colony going on? That was the one we just got the message for? Or no, that's a different one. So you're starting to build. So we are going to have the -5 because no adjacent control. But at this point, the -5 doesn't mean that much. We got some Portuguese troops that are lingering around and exploring. We've got no one left up here, right? No. Chinook is moving around. That's fine. We've got Jalaska over here, which we should actually suck up to a little bit. Let's improve relations to the max. Might as well. No harm done there. We can tech up here for Diplo, which is probably worthwhile. If we get ahead of time, that's going to be quite good. We don't have anything we're doing with the ideas over here. We don't have a penalty. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. We are going to have 13 years of improved trade efficiency from being ahead, which is great. Unlocking the galleys is fine, but the trade station I'm particularly excited about. We're going to bank a little bit of cash here. There we go, 45 per turn. That's the sort of thing I was expecting. It does help that we're 1 fewer colony right now. What are you? Oh, my Caravel made it back. Probably because it can't actually explore anymore. Are you still on exploration mission? I don't know, like, cancel your exploration mission. Still considering you should be that. I don't know. We'll come back to you in a bit. Maybe after we're repaired. What was I going to do? I was going to... Right! Check out the buildings here. Trade stations. Yeah. Because it's Chinaware, furs, tea. That's going to be incredibly valuable. I think it's well worth waiting to pay off our loans to go and do that. I mean, I prefer not renewing any loans. And we did repay the oldest one. So that should be okay. I think we're going to plan on colonizing that. There is another island over here, though. It might be worth grabbing that. Although, having taken this, now it's going to be much harder for European powers to reach us over here. Is Mahi... Mahi is not done, so we may want to do that. And there's a little island group over here. And actually, I could consider taking the Cape. If nothing else, just to try to block Europe. There's a nice, valuable province. Now, yeah, you know what? Let's take the actual Cape. There's 500 natives there. That's not very scary, although I probably will want to move, say, 1 troop over there. Like that. I think that's well worth the investment. And who knows, maybe we can start grabbing some things in Africa. The problem is with doing this is while it makes, it gives you more land, the question is what is the value of that land? And I'm not sure that it's that significant. Because just the trade, right? To me, it's all about trade. Controlling the Cape doesn't give us a trade advantage. I mean, it powers upstream a little bit, but I don't know if that's a big deal. I mean, unless we want to move our trade hub all the way to the Cape, which, I mean, maybe late game. I think it's worth grabbing a presence there. And if nothing else, again, if we can sort of cut off more of the European expansionism, that's quite cool. It also will give us more range for our future exploration efforts. So I can't cancel you outright? I don't understand how you work. You're not actually exploring, but you're not circumnavigating. Because I think you need 3 ships, so I'm not sure what has happened to that mission. Did it just break completely? Certainly possible. These cogs are still a little bit beat up, too. They maybe took a little bit of attrition crossing through the Indian Ocean over here. That's entirely possible. There's quite a few sea zones. Even if you control all the islands, there's still going to be a few sea zones that you can't touch. Yes, we want to do this. 20% global trade power. The state maintenance discount is quite a nice saving. That's going to be well worth doing. And more importantly, if we recall, oh yes, this is also giving us the 15% increased infantry power, which is going to be a huge difference. But what I was going to say is we're going to cancel hired adventurers. Although higher national manpower will let it sort of recover quicker, but we're going to get rid of it. Oh, we can't yet. We are going to run this one, though, for much, much, much faster colonization. Much faster. We'll be canceling that military one later on, most likely. Although I think it comes due in with 76, which is just about the time our truce expires. Yeah, so maybe not. All right, you're still in the way. You're going to do that. We're going to send you guys over here just because we already control it, so you can rest a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's glitched or what. We'll see what happens when it becomes fully repaired. Rebel uprising is starting to threaten. Japanese pretender rebels. How are we doing on autonomy, and do we want to do anything? We still have mostly a lot of war exhaustion and incredibly low legitimacy. These guys are about to pop. Let's take a look here. I think that's on the mainland, first of all. Well, mainland. My mainland. There's some things over here, too. These are different types of rebels. Are they about to pop as well? 0.6 years, 3 years, 4 years. No. So what we have to do is we have to ferry a bunch of guys over to our island. I could raise the autonomy in all these places, but it really is the core of our economy, so we can't really do that. Let's get some more infantry in here. And move you over here. Okay. So transports are going to go. Exploration ship is... Are you back out exploring? So you do at some point give up and go back and repair? I didn't know you could do it with just one ship. All right. Bonus manpower and boost to our actual manpower is huge. So you're still guarding here. That's going to be wonderful. Please do that as soon as you can. We do have enough money now for another trade station. Not much of a margin of money, but I think it's worth starting these as quickly as possible. Although I meant to check when the next loan is coming due. Where's the loans? Next loan is coming due in April. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to renew it because I don't want to get the... Where the hell are we building this? I don't want to get the, what do you call it? Inflation. Oh, there you go. That's why I couldn't see it. So that's just the latest one that I've canceled. Okay, we should have enough to pay up for that. Hurtful trade policies, we can get more trade efficiency. That would bring the Merchant Guild's influence to 77, which is pretty scary. But I think we're going to go ahead and eat it. And we're going to check to see if there's any buttons we can press. Can't call the Diet because you have too much influence. Demand diplomatic support. We can get 150 diplo power here. And they're still loyal. I think that's well worth it. So you're going to ferry across once we get those ships there. Many spy agents. Now, our diplomats are currently idle. We have got some relationships over here I want to double check at. How are you doing here? Yeah, distance between borders. We're still hoping to shrink that by going and starting a colony over here. We have... Where's our colonies? Ile Bourbon is about to finish. Although that's not one of the ones we have a colonist at. We want that to finish pretty fast. You over here. I'm going to recall you. And I'm going to send you over here to get this started. Okay, Ile Bourbon is finished. Excellent. So that's going to keep us at 4 colonies, despite having 3 colonists, which is fine. Again, our colonization rate is much, much, much better now. We should be over 100. Let's see, right over here. Yeah, 110 per month is huge. Now, I could make some trading companies over here. But again, the trade power is not that meaningful, whereas getting a little bit of tax and a little bit of manpower kind of is. Although, I should probably be focusing over here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy I've got a toehold. But other than that, I should probably be focusing otherwise. Okay, there's the rebellion. We're still waiting to be ferried across here, which is kind of annoying. Do some more conversions at apparently a really slow speed. There you go. Shouldn't take long to move people over now that our ships are actually here, though. There's only 1 stack. Oh, no, there's a couple of stacks, but the other one's pretty small. These guys don't spread separatism, so having them take over the territory for a minute is not a big deal. You know what? I'm going to call that good enough. And go. Although, why would I rush? There's really no reason to do it. More rebel uprising are Sulu separatists. Okay. So there's going to be a little bit more of that. So that was... Is it going to be actual Sulu? Sulu separatists. Yeah, it's all over here. Although the timing's still pretty long. It's probably not going to cap it anytime soon. We are... Well, we're going to put it in the treasury, which is going to be great. Again, we have a loan coming up in a second, and it's going to be great not to have to renew it. There we go. Repay loan, so we don't get the extra inflation. That name I struggled so hard to find. We can definitely go and take that guy as is. I mean, we're going to get a little attrition along the way, so we stop there, split you in half. Let's try something a little bit different. There we go. Something like that. And go. So you shouldn't be getting as much attrition. All right, go deal with that. Ha Ming. I'm hoping you took out a whole bunch of loans and that you're going to be broken. I have no idea if that's true. I think there's a way to find out if someone's got loans, but I don't remember what it is. I don't know. High naval attrition. Right, that's you. That happens. The Sulu Separatists. It did get the tick up to 90%, which is unfortunate. You are the Conquistador one. Do we want to pay for a Conquistador? I guess the answer is yes. We could get one from our military people, but they have way too much influence. So let's get this nonsense started again. Hopefully something good will come of it still. How much can we see of Europe? Really not much. We found Norway. Wow. Denmark or Russia just got bigger. We can't see Denmark. We can't see Sweden, but Norway, yeah. I mean, they've got a lot of like ship stuff, so that could happen. All right, we've recaptured some land over there. Oh, you've done that, which is kind of annoying. Let's get you guys to park over here. That is still repairing. Exploration ship was just lost, which is fine. And what I want to do is I want to get another set. We're going to sort of kind of repeat this process a little bit. We're going to get a trio of those guys. And I do want more trade power over here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's get that going. That's going to be fine. Should have enough money to pay off the next loan when it comes due, I think. Although maybe not. October and 636. There we go. Just save ourselves a little bit of cash. How are we not stack wiping these guys? Not that I've consolidated my troops that well. Thank you. Feel better if that repair was just done before we started moving again. Even though it's not actually that important. Alright, you go over here. Excellent. Trade goods, change to fish. Okay, that's fine. That's in our little spot just north of the Mexican trade node, which is one we really want control over. How do you feel? You can be a tributary. We could do some maybe vassalization over here if we got better relationship. Oh, they're Pirate Haven. That sucks. We're going to repay a loan. We're going to have to extend one of them. That's fine. I still wanted a few of the ships, so that's okay. We could start sucking up to these guys, or we could just start warring them. We can't marry them because of their government form, which limits our ability to make friends. Because we'd still have to get this up to 190. 190 might be hard to achieve. So no, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is we're going to start spying them and then fabricate some claims over there. And I think there's going to be great, great value in doing that as soon as possible, despite the fact that we'll have to spend some admin to core. Okay. So all our colonists are out. We got 4 colonies going on. We've been attacked by the natives over here, but that's going to be fine because, yeah, there's really not that much over here. The 4K stack is overkill. Ooh, France likes tea and sugar. Well, there you go. Long pig. Oh, someone's eating some people. We'll lose 100 diplo power or whatever. We'll take the relationship hit. I don't want to lose diplo power. Would still be nice to have some legitimacy. Do I have an heir? And ooh, he's weak as well. That's kind of frustrating. The 7-point heir. That's true. Now, we finished all of our current idea groups. Indeed, we have. So we can focus on teching. We're ahead on Diplo. We are currently focused on admin, and we're getting basically no military power right now. That, do we want to switch over to the military side? I guess one of the questions is, what are we going to be looking for our next idea group? Defensive, I think, is still good. Humanist is going to be really handy for us, and at some point we're certainly going to want trade ideas. I think, and our next guy has no military either. I think if we went with a military idea group, we'd fall too far behind in military tech, so I'm going to assume we're going to go for humanism next. We did get the ability to accept another culture. I'm going to wait on this, though, until... because as we keep sort of expanding our colonies, there might be slightly different culture stuff. We can also make some states, which of course costs us admin. But at this point, we've gone and taken in the institutions, so there's something to be said about making more of these states. In particular, right over here, where we already have a state, and this is a 5-province state that should be quite valuable. I'm kind of inclined to do that. Most likely we don't have enough admin to core all this right now, though, so we'll probably just wait. But that will also, because these are what, more... oh, there's a few different cultures. Oh, no, they're all Bornean, which we already accept, so that would actually be really ideal. That would be really, really ideal, so that is what we're going to do. You know what? I'm going to do it now. It's fine. You're a state already. It's over here. Boom. Boom. Get the little pop-up for the coring. Okay, it's not quite the same sort of sick amount of development. So yeah, because the Borneans, we already accept them. So that's going to be good. There's some religious differences here and there. Their autonomy is below 50% everywhere now, which is really wonderful. So that's actually going to help us out a lot. Give us more manpower, more tax revenue, and again, setting us up to... I think the most reasonable thing is to assume that we're going to set up trade in Malacca. And it might almost be time. Because one of the things to remember is, if we get huge amounts of trade power over here, it will influence our trade power upstream as well. It'll sort of trickle down. Most likely what will happen is we'll take over more land here. Then what we'll do is actually set up all our ships. All our ships here, because this is quite a wealthy trade node. Well, certainly wealthier than this one. And we'll get them to suck as much trade as possible down to Malacca. In fact, it's almost time to set that up. Except that it really is still quite valuable to just collect trade here. We're not pirating, although we could be. I wonder, I guess we should check the numbers. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Negative 99% privateering over here. So we can't pirate this node because they're being very, very heavily patrolled. But we can collect trade there, despite the fact that we get a penalty for collecting not in our home node, and just crush our opposition. All right. Well, that's feeling pretty good. Money's going very well. It does help that we're getting our spoils of war, our war reparations over here, 16.17. Just going to verify we don't have any mercs. That's good. We do have to get some more people in our armies soon, although right now we don't have the manpower. You're going to get ferried across there, which is going to be fine. Our colonies are still colonizing. Oh, we've got our trio of Navy ships here. And yet, did we lose the Explorer when his ship sank? Okay, we did. We're going to have to decide if we're going to pop another one or if we're going to wait. It's very close. It's very close to being able to make it through. Because you just move a lot slower through the fog of war. And now we have the Cape. I suspect we can make this work. What I think I'm going to do is actually tell my ships... let me do this before I end the episode, because otherwise I'm going to forget. I'm going to group these 3 ships together. I'm not going to give them the Explorer yet. I'm going to tell them to go to the Cape. And then we'll probably start an exploration from there once we've confirmed that this guy's fully repaired and everything is good. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.